one nice thing about this haircut is I can kind of harness my bedhead into something that actually looks pretty good. Hello friends! I'm sorry that life is being mean to you right now, causing all this stress for you. That's not okay. Not okay at all. I hope that things will start to clear up for you and get less stressful, and the moving stress will alleviate and stuff soon. So that was an interesting dream that you had. That was an adventure in the subconscious. I guess I can kind of relate though, because I've had some pretty weird dreams. Like the dream with the invisible tiny elves on cocktail umbrellas. Yeah, that one was weird. That was only part of the weird too. That was, yeah, maybe I'll talk about that someday. But, so I realized yesterday that I kind of need to clarify the graphic novel thing, because I realized that I have read one graphic novel, but it was an adaptation of a Babysitter's Club book, I think like the first one, and it wasn't particularly great. So, I mean, I wouldn't say it was my favorite, even though I haven't read any others to compare it to. I've wanted to, but I can't afford to do the thing. Does reading, like, manga online count? Because if that counts, then I have done that. I read a few different ones on, like, MangaFox, and stuff like that. And I've read, like, some of the Last Airbender, like, comic book type things. I don't know if those count, though. Because, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the criteria is, but there, have that and make of that what you will. Alright, so I'm going to go back to the topic of knitting for a minute, because I have made something that I want to show you. It's up the blanket. Don't get too excited, but, okay, here's the backstory for it. I have been talking for a while about starting an Etsy store. I've been wanting to do this for a while, because, I mean, I've been knitting for a year and a half. And so I'm getting pretty good at what I do, and I feel like, you know, people appreciate it. Everyone I've made gifts for has appreciated them, and so why not, right? And thanks to a former friend of mine, I have been kicking around the idea of calling it Cupcakes at Midnight Knits. But the problem is how to clarify that is knitted things, not baked goods. And I figured the best way to do that would be with a logo. So I've designed a couple of them in the past, trying to make this work. I designed one that was a cupcake with a knitting needle stabbed through it, but I didn't think that was clear enough, and I didn't really like it. It was pretty amateur looking. And then I designed a Cupcakes at Midnight logo that I was originally going to use for YouTube, but then we started this channel instead, and that really didn't have anything to do with knitting at all. It looked really good, but it was not what I needed. So then I rethought my idea, and I came up with something I'm quite proud of. This right here. Because it's a knitted cupcake, and I feel like that does the trick. So what I've done is I'm going to end up making this like a sign that I can hang in my room someplace. But then I have digitized it, well, I'm in the process of digitizing it, so that I can use it on like business cards and stuff. I'm making a little like drawing version of this thing, and then with like the knitting needles in it and everything, and then I'm going to use that on my logos. And I'm hoping to have that completely finished by tonight, because I'm going to my cousin's wedding tomorrow, and I wanted to use the tags on some of the presents that I'm giving her and her to-be husband. So yes, that's what I'm hoping. So yeah, I'm gonna go edit this together and try to get it in some semblance of order so I can upload it before I go to work. Yeah. I guess I'll see you on Monday. Bye!